Today I want us to talk about a few money-making ideas, some of which I've been dabbling with myself for the better part of the year that I've been unemployed. I know these things take time and it takes time for you to write a letter and get a job eventually, but in the meantime, what are the few things that you can be doing and what are the jobs that you can be dabbling in? Or if you're already employed, what are the few side hustles that you can engage in that can generate some income for you as a way of improving your income generation? The reason why I decided to create this video and talk about some of these ideas is I understand that people don't have a place for them to make money, and also there is no capital that is enough for them to start a business that is lucrative. So in the effort to start a business from zero income or zero capital, I decided to make a list of few jobs and few hustles that one can start with slowly and grow their income. So let's get to these ideas. I know there are a million and one opportunities and hustles that one can get started with to make money, and most probably even with zero capital. But in this video, I want to talk about the most plausible ideas, the non-competitive ideas, and those that will offer a worldwide remuneration. So I'll try to make this video as short, concise, and straight to the point as possible. So the first idea is dabbling into delivery services. So this is the simplest one of all the ideas in this list, and it generally involves being a delivery person for, say, shops, hotels, offices, and any other place that you can think of that needs to move things from one place to another. Basically, you can just get started by contacting your local shops and going to local hotels and asking them if they have any deliveries that they need to be made. You can start off this by offering your services around the town that you're within, from a low price of say 100 shillings to deliver within the town. So this will generally most probably do well in towns or cities, and with more connections as you grow, the better you'll be able to make more income, and you can try as much as possible to stretch the time you have to fit as many shops as possible. You can also go a step further by making this your own business, and you can start cooking food at your home and delivering it to offices and other people in jobs who need food delivered to them, or equipment, or any other commodity that people need for their convenience. Definitely you find that for most of these jobs is that people have convenience, and once you deliver convenience to people, the more market you will have. The second idea is traveling salon. Now, a traveling salon is basically just offering your salon services, that is beauty and cosmetics, to people locally and to people from their homes or from their workplace or any other place that is convenient for them. Generally, you can get started with this by offering services to your friends, to your family, to the people closest to you if you have the technical skills. You can also head out and go to the nearest salon, start offering your services there, talking to people there, and from there you can grow your clientele and have a few people who can refer you to their friends. So once you grow this, you can scale up to offer more services as your skills grow, but always make sure that you let people know how much and how far your skills can extend to, so that they know if you're the best fit for them. The third one is home tutoring or tutoring services, and I got these home tutoring services because I'm aware that you can offer tutoring services from an online platform, but for this one it's more of a physical hustle. So you'll have to find people who you can tutor in from your local area, say your friends' kids, your neighbors' kids, and people generally around you who are in need of knowing your skill. Generally, this will do well in any place, basically, because there are people who are always looking to learn new things. So the best places that you can advertise this, of course, without the need for you to put much effort into it, is basically you can advertise this on your WhatsApp status, WhatsApp groups, Facebook, even at your local cyber. You can just put up a small banner talking about what the services that you offer and the tutoring services that you offer, and people will start calling you if they need it. You can also double this with babysitting services if you want to scale up your clientele or if you want to have more clientele. So if one is not doing well, you can support it with the other. And basically by doing that, you will have a more and wider group of people that you can serve. And the fourth thing that you can do is becoming an event planner, and this is bordering the lucrative hustles that you can do, but it also involves a lot more work and it can be a bit tiresome when you're getting started. But once you get used and a hang of it, it becomes easier and you get more customers. So this one involves generally just setting up events for people, organizing and mobilizing. Generally these days there are very many events that are being held, from birthday parties, proposal parties, gender reveal parties, weddings, to list but a few. So just get into contact with those people, ask them if they can give you the job to plan the events. Start with the small events first, and then you can scale up as you go. So the one thing that you want to do, of course, is generally to associate yourself with people who have planned events in the past, so that they can help you with the small things, and so that you can have a smoother transition into getting started with this one. So once you get started, of course, and you do a good job, and people will start referring you to other people and you get more clients. This one can be lucrative and it can be very high paying depending on the kind of events that you are planning, depending on the places where you're planning these events, and also the kind of clients that you're handling. So this falls mostly on how well you are at mobilizing and how well you are at organizing. And networking skills are also important. One of my favorite top side hustles is rental house site services. Now, this is generally house scavenging, but it's scavenging for other people. When you move into major towns and in places where there are a lot of people, the most inconvenient and tedious thing that most people find is looking for houses. So what you do is you go out, look for houses, look for places, look for residential places that are empty or looking for people. And this you can achieve by contacting the landlords themselves, talking to agents, and talking to other people. You get to know the places where there are empty houses, the costs, and all that. Then now you move to looking for people who are looking for houses, and you connect them with their houses, and you earn a commission from this. Basically, this will do well in places where there are schools, lots of people, and very busy areas. This is an easy one to scale up, since once your networks grow and you get to know more people, the more you will be able to earn. This is commission based, of course, and you get to earn as people move into houses. So one way that you can earn, of course, is to get both the tenants and the landlords to pay you. But the one that I would advise is to get the landlords to pay you a commission once you get people into their houses. The sixth and the final one is selling land and property. Basically, this is just brokering, since you have no cash for yourself to buy the property and flip it, or to buy and hold. So you want to be a broker for property. What you do is you go out, you search for property that is being sold, people who are selling land, houses, or cars, and any other kind of property. You look for them and you call them, you ask them if they are looking for agents to help them to sell their property. Once you get the sellers, you start looking for buyers who will buy the property. This is one of the most highly paying hustles, but it's also one of the hardest, and it takes time to get used to. But you can basically earn from 3% to 10% of commission from the property that has been sold. So say for example you sell land that is worth 10 million, that is approximately between 300,000 to 900,000 in just one deal. But basically this one will involve a lot of networking and a lot of communication skills. The ability to sell is also something that you will also need for this one. Looks easy, right? So the only thing that you need to do is to get started with looking for property, looking for sellers, looking for business owners who are looking to sell, landowners who are looking to sell, and then you can start marketing. Now all the mentioned hustles in this video will generally involve very minimal to no capital or initial investment, but they involve a lot of communication skills, networking, possibly even traveling, confidence, and the ability to sell, or the ability to market stuff. But if you're good at that, or if you can get yourself to start learning those skills, you're good to go. Now, if you happen to get into one of these hustles and you happen to encounter some challenges, or you happen to be successful, please don't forget to share that with us. by leaving a comment in the comment section, or you can follow me on my Twitter handles right here and share your story there. Otherwise, that's it for this video. I hope that you enjoyed and learned something. If you did, please don't forget to leave a thumbs up and a sub to the channel. It would be amazing.